Hello! We are officially off on our adventure. We spent the night at his parents' house in Argyll, and we're going to Bar Eola. Did I say that right?
We're going where?
Bar Eola?
Where's that?
That's what the Airbnb said. We're going to the beach, basically, in Scotland, so let's see how good it is. The dog is in her bed, getting comfortable, ready to go, and yeah, we're off on a road trip. I'm so excited. We'll catch up soon.
Shoot.
Where are we?
We're in the Inverary. I think.
We have made it to our first Airbnb. And honestly, look at this view. I'll give you a proper view, but like, are you kidding? So I'll give you a quick little tour.
We can open it without.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. The bathrooms. There's another toilet there. And then this will be Jake's and my room. We're gonna be sleeping opposite, but can actually spread. And look, our sea view. There are the boys. And like even this window is gorgeous. Like, are you joking? And then Jake's parents' room is exactly the same. A little bit bigger actually. Pretty nifty. And it's honestly this like super little cute fishing town, and I feel like we've stepped back in time, and maybe it's because I'm American and this type of stuff just like amazes me. I don't know, you're Scottish, you think this is pretty spectacular.
Very nice.
It's honestly, the sun is shining, you can smell the seafood, and it's just so quaint, and I'm just so excited to explore. So little Buffy, and now we are gonna go to ooh, I wonder if I got your dad in that.
Hopefully not.
Now we're gonna go to Loch, just the two of us, well, and the little pup, and I'm really excited. It's this like cute little wooden cabin, but honestly, we've had the best time here. We have literally explored. We sat on the beach yesterday for like 3 hours, and it genuinely felt like we were back in Greece or California, and it was just unbelievable. So yeah, we're sad to say goodbye to Jake's parents, but we're gonna meet up with them at the end of this week. We're gonna be going back to Gleneagles to stay a week there. So off to another adventure. We have still half a day with them. We're gonna get some breakfast at the little pub right there. And then just kind of go exploring in the area until we can check into our next spot. So I'm having the best time. It's actually so much fun.
Don't jump, Jack.
Jack, don't leave me. Jack, Jack. I'm not entirely sure the last time I checked in with you, but I do know it is the first day I'm engaged. We are honestly, me and Jake are honestly both so freaking exhausted. It was such an emotional day of high energy and crying and tears and laughing and calling absolutely everybody that we love to share this news with them, and it was one of the best days of my life, but I am so exhausted. So we took a drive down to Oban on the west coast and just thought we would explore around here, but it's honestly so cute. It's this little sort of like, I'm gonna say it's a fisherman's village, but I could be making that up. There's like a airport here, so it's a pretty big, I think it's the biggest town on the west coast, Jake was saying. So we're gonna explore, we're gonna have some lunch. I saw like a crystal shop, so I'm gonna pop into that and then probably go home and nap. At our favorite spot. Oh gosh. Really do feel instantly at home when I walk into Gleneagles. I mean, look at how beautiful these rooms are. That big bed. Oh my gosh, there's even a guy with bagpipes out here. Back in for the tour. The nicest bit. Oh, heavenly. And of course, the toilet. checked in with you since we got to Gleneagles. So figured I would give you the little update while I'm doing my makeup. Not that I'm wanting to be a makeup channel in any means. I just thought it was a productive way to chat. We are at Gleneagles, which is honestly my favorite hotel. We come probably once a year. My partner grew up really close. No, my fiance. He grew up really, really close to here. So it's a nice way to go to a hotel, see his family, and kind of just knock everything out of the park. So we love it here. We're here all the time. Don't mind me as I dig through my makeup bag trying to figure out what the heck I'm using. Because we've been here since Saturday. It is now Wednesday. We have done so much. We have had dinner with his parents, celebratory drinks with lots of his friends, celebratory drinks with my friends, which funnily enough, I actually know somebody in this little teeny tiny town. I met her at my yoga teacher training, which small world, magical world. It honestly blows my mind. We have been golfing. I've been taking lessons and he's been golfing. So anyways, I digress. I feel like what I would like to hear now is sort of how Jake proposed to me if I was watching a video. So I'll kind of give you the quick little lowdown with that. I think for you to understand the significance of like where he did it, I have to explain that when Jake first came to America to visit me, we did a trip up to Lake Tahoe, which is like 4 hours away from San Francisco, where I was living at the time. And I grew up in Marin, which is right across the Golden Gate Bridge. Used to go up there all the time. My family used to have a house up there and we would just go up every single weekend. It was just kind of like where you went. So we went up there. I wanted to show him it because it's beautiful. And we did this hike. And honestly, we got to the top of the mountain hill, I don't know, and sat on a rock and we're looking at the lake. And I remember thinking like, holy crap, like this guy might be the one. I think I'm in love with him. I didn't tell him, of course, because like that's freaking psychotic. But apparently he thought the same exact thing about me. So flash forward 5 years later, we are on holiday up in Scotland. And he wanted, I guess, to propose in Tahoe, but with everything going on, that wasn't really a possibility. So yeah, we end up going on a little holiday with his parents, and then he booked this like really cute like wooden cabin. I'm pretty sure you saw videos of it. And one day we went to visit the castle that's on the Loch. It was Loch. And so we did that. And if I'm honest, I kind of thought he was gonna propose there. And he knew I thought he was gonna propose there. So he didn't. But anyways, after that, we got in the car and went on a little drive to find somewhere to just sort of get in the water, play with the dog, all of that. So we find this teeny tiny back road and we literally go down this like sliver and find this sliver of a beach. And honestly, it was deserted. It was completely ours. It was incredible. So as we're sort of I'm setting up with the dog, getting, her safe, whatever, he hands me a blindfold and he's like, put this on. I have a little surprise for you. And part of me is like, is he gonna propose? But I didn't want to get myself excited. So I was like, no, he's just setting up like a picnic or something because he's a romantic guy. Well, he was setting up a picnic, but he was also proposing. So he leads me to the picnic and he had this gorgeous picnic basket made in the Cotswolds, and honestly, it was so beautiful. He had our Gleneagles blanket laid out. He had this gorgeous, gorgeous picnic basket with champagne Bollinger and Whispering Angel, and a bunch of gluten-free snacks for me. Cheese, and oh, it was just incredible. And he had candles everywhere, and he had a little bandana on the dog that said, I loved her first. And I opened my eyes. Well, I took off the mask and then I opened my eyes and he was down on one knee having asked my grandfather for permission, and he gave me this little speech and I didn't even look at the ring. I just said yes. And it's actually really funny because he also hid a camera in the bushes and recorded the whole thing. And I literally look like I'm about to decapitate him because I'm so excited. Yeah, so then we just sort of enjoyed our picnic and called everybody we loved. And it was one of the best moments of my life, but also so emotionally draining. I don't know if anybody else experienced that after they got proposed to and engaged. there's just so many emotions, from the actual getting engaged to everybody being happy for you and telling everybody that you love, and then, oh my God, we're gonna have to plan a wedding, and just all of it. So Gleneagles has been so nice, so relaxing. Yeah, that's kind of the big little, that's kind of the story of how he proposed, and honestly, it couldn't have been more freaking perfect. It made me fall in love with him even more. I don't even realize that I could have done that, but okay, I realized that I've been just gua shawing my face the entire time because my face is so freaking puffy from all the celebratory bubbles that we've been having. But I digress. I'm using this if anybody cares. But yeah, I guess that's kind of all I needed to update you on. We are off to Andrew Fairley's tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh, okay. I will tell you this, if you're ever up in Gleneagles or Perthshire or anything, you have to go to this restaurant called Dean's in Perth. It's Jake's friend who owns it, but he was trained under Andrew Fairley's, and I think his dad has a Michelin star, so obviously like it's in his blood. And it was just one of the best meals we've had, so affordable. I'm sure I took footage, but like honestly, if you can get yourself a reservation and into that restaurant, you'll thank me later. I guarantee it. Right, that's it. My favorite perfume. My grandma got me this for my birthday. Or was it Christmas? No, it was my birthday. I guess that's kind of it. Thanks for stopping by.
Love you now.
Energizing and illuminating, and it was down at the spa downstairs, and it was all Tata Harbor products, and I loved it so much because it was a holistic approach to it. So we did some breath work before, we did some like vibrations and sound healing to wake up the skin before all the amazing products went on, and the peel, and I just like honestly I feel like I'm already glowing, and the peel hasn't even really like kicked in yet. Like it takes at least 24 hours for you to actually see the results. So like I'm gonna quickly get changed, and then I'm off to lunch with my future mother-in-law and one of my friends. Are going to this little like farm to table place called Glowburn, I believe, and I love it. There's this little shop also attached to it that has like everything that I'm obsessed with, so I'm really excited. Yeah, I'll take you along. I think that this is kind of the first time we've like properly checked in. So we're gonna do that, and then we're going to, Jake and I are going to Andrew Fairley's tonight. So really, really excited. Just a beautiful, beautiful day. We're only here for Thursday, Friday, and then we leave Saturday. So we have like kind of a jam-packed schedule for the next couple of days, and then we're back to London. Does a nice bathroom just make all the difference? Like honestly, morning friends, I just had the most blissful 50-minute massage. I'm so lathered, so relaxed, so peaceful. I honestly feel like I'm floating on a freaking cloud. But I think I need to mention this one little thing that I noticed. I just mentioned it on my Instagram stories. I actually used to hate massages. I used to get anxious before. I would get anxious during. Like, what am I going to do? Just sit there for 50 minutes and not, like, my mind would race. I would have 100 thoughts. Like, what? I would be nervous if I looked fat on the massage bed, like what the masseuse was going to feel, you know, maybe not enough muscle. Like, it was ridiculous. And as I was walking out of today's massage, I literally was like, wow, I actually relaxed. I actually stayed in that present moment for 50 minutes and basically just did my own meditation and breathwork practice within myself, which made me feel even better than I felt with any other massage. And honestly, if this isn't a testimony of the type of work that I've done with myself and on myself, and the practices that I've implemented in my life and what I teach my clients, I don't know what is. So the rest of the day, I'm having my last golf lesson. I booked it in last minute in a little bit, so I'm in my little outfit. And then Jake and I are going to do some clay pigeon shooting, which I'm a bit nervous for, but we'll see how that goes. And then we're doing afternoon tea at 4:30. I need to go get my shoes on so that I can go walk to the golf house and hopefully perfect my swing.
I know how to love you now. I know how to love you.
Here, guys, is it cream and then jam or jam and then cream? I say jam, no, cream and then jam because it's more spreadable, but I'm American, so I could be wrong.